This is from the Saturday Morning Inspection podcast. They think Elijah Moore is a candidate to be a breakout player in the NFL.
I think this guy is going to be really special, and I love to hear what you're saying about him being targeted on the short, quick stuff, but also they're giving him some longer developing plays to outside, realizing all of his strength. And as you said, we did expect him to be more in that Deebo Samuel-esque role, and he could still because he was very successful on that with the Jets. But, if we take a look back at his stats, let's cross out last year, because last year for the Jets was very uninspiring, a lot of controversy, not great quarterback play. But 2 years ago, a little bit more stable. 2021, Elijah Moore had 5 carries for 54 yards and a touchdown on 10.8 yards per carry. So that was pretty good numbers in the rushing department when given those opportunities. Also, very successful. 43 catches for 538 yards, 5 touchdowns his rookie season. So those are really good numbers. He looked like he got to a strong start there. We see the speed bump, and now he's to a better team, a team that I think can utilize him a little bit more successfully in the Cleveland Browns. So, Nick, I think what you were alluding to, does Elijah Moore, is he really that guy? Did he just get to the Jets and all of a sudden start stinking? No, I don't think so. I think last year was such a bad year. Everyone on the Jets, if you look at their numbers, looks like they were terrible at football.
Jeff, the comparisons to Deebo Samuel are interesting because we saw the Browns line him up in the backfield, which is intriguing. I think Kevin Stefanski is going to find a way to get the ball in his hands in open space.
I'm pretty much now on record. I think that Elijah Moore most likely is going to lead this team in receptions in 2023. There are just so many things you can do with him, and you're starting to see the Browns, definitely like a kid on Christmas morning with their new favorite toy. They are trying to use him everywhere, in the backfield, the jet sweep motions. There are so many layups that you can get, whether it's throwing the ball to him in the flat. Everybody, from the Kansas City Chiefs, the direct snap where you actually push it forward, to your wide receiver. Somehow they call it a pass play, and okay, that's the way they score it. But I think Elijah Moore, the potential is there. I love the fact that Elijah Moore is coming here with a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Year one, it didn't go great. It went pretty well. The Zach Wilson regression in year two, all of a sudden, we're going to move you to the other side. We're going to give Garrett Wilson the spot that you were manning. So obviously, for a guy like Elijah Moore, a prideful person, he was a little upset with that. Then you go even further. Okay, well, maybe everything is calm now with my relationship with the Jets. They're going to make the move. Aaron Rodgers is officially coming in. Oh, by the way, we're probably going to trade you because Aaron Rodgers has his own people that he wants to work with. So you get Elijah Moore coming in here just absolutely aggravated with his first 2 years in the NFL. The little, I don't want to joke, but the old joke of, the Napoleon complex. Elijah Moore is a big time player. He may not be a big player on the field, but he has got all the talent. And this is one, I think we're going to go back in a couple of years and the Browns are going to be like, wow, did they really, really pull this off just by giving up a second round pick, but taking a third round pick in return to get a player who's basically put up 80 and 1,000 in a couple of years here with Cleveland.